Hello, and welcome to our chakra series again. Today, we're going to go in and talk about the second chakra, which is your sacral chakra, otherwise known as Shwavishthana. Not very fluent in Sanskrit, however, that one is pretty difficult for me to say. So, this chakra is located about 3 inches below your belly button and through your lower vertebrae. And it is associated with the colors of yellow and the element of fire. Now, just like with some of our other chakras, that might not be the color that makes you feel the most alive. So pick one that makes you feel kind of passionate and wanting to create. And then use it to create things, art, hang it in your house, visualize it, wear it, use it to help you open up that chakra. And so body parts that are governed by this chakra are going to be your bladder, spleen, appendix, kidneys, pelvis, adrenal glands, bladder, your womb, hips, and lower vertebrae. And then this is going to govern areas within yourself of your personal desire, your sexual relationships, your sensuality, your creativity, our move towards personal power and personal purpose, and it oversees the senses. So when this is blocked, it's going to be hard to feel really alive and good. Things that cause this chakra to become out of alignment are others controlling us, internalizing that and controlling ourselves, holding back on our passions, codependent relationships, restricting our desires, and placing shame around pleasure and virility. And so what this can look like when that starts closing up is a lot of depression, self-doubt, sexual dysfunction, addiction, emotional instability, feeling unmotivated, and not creating anything. And so what we're going to want to do to start to open this up is to become really aware of what's preventing us from aligning with our purpose, with our desires, with all of these things. And so I have a list of questions for you that you can start to ask yourself to get a little bit more clear on what it is that might be holding you back. So ask yourself things like, what's keeping me from creating freely? What would happen if I expected others to relate to me? How am I being restricted or kept under control? Why am I not allowed to feel pleasure? What's wrong with sexuality and sensuality? What am I not allowing myself to feel the sensation of? What's scary about using or showing my own personal power? And how do I really feel about passion? And once you get clear on some of these aspects, then remember that your sexuality and your personal creativity are interconnected, and that it's okay for you to go for what you want and to find your pleasure in life. And then really just start creating within your own life, whether that's coming up with ideas, getting artistic, expressing yourself in the way that you dress. That's one of my favorites. And then we're going to want to start looking at our relationships and to heal any unhealthy dynamics that we might have within them. So specifically within power struggles and isolation and control, we're going to want to shift those things and then bring our fully integrated self into these relationships within our life. And we're going to want to indulge in our sensual pleasures, whether that's taste, touch, sight, smell, and whatever is in your mind. Make that a pleasurable moment. As long as these things aren't bringing pain to others, there's nothing that you can really do wrong as long as you're in alignment with yourself. Living in alignment with your joy. Not my joy, not their joy, your joy. And then really just stop blocking sensations and emotions and feel them. You need to feel them even if they suck. Usually the answer to your pain exists within that pain. So allow yourself to feel that pain for a moment. You don't have to live there forever. But if you start to repress it that shit's gonna build up and it's gonna be a volcano of shit later. So, remember to set aside time to completely let go, and just find a moment of joy in your life. 5 minutes is more than enough if you get stressed out about time. Just remember to let go. And then while you're doing these big hefty steps, you can incorporate sound therapy like a singing bowl or binaural beats. You can alternatively hum the sound of VAM, or anything that really vibrates in your low belly is going to help you open up this chakra. You can get into some movement meditations like Kundalini Yoga, warrior pose, goddess pose, and low lunge are particularly excellent for opening up the sacral chakra. So some stones that you can incorporate into your practice in daily life, just carry them around in your pocket or your bra or wherever you want to put them, are carnelian. Usually it's a bit more red than this. Pyrite, tiger's eye, sunstone, and citrine are all amazing. You can incorporate herbs, essential oils, teas, tinctures, any of that kind of thing, of hibiscus, ashwagandha, dark chocolate, sandalwood, saffron, cinnamon, and kava, to name a few. And then you can start eating some foods that are going to help open this up, such as chili peppers, turmeric, sweet potato, garlic, mango, and carrots. There are many, many more if you want to look them up if you don't like those foods. Well, that's all I have for you today, so join us next week, and I'm going to talk about the heart chakra. Have a good one.